Okay, so I'm starting to wonder. Just starting to wonder. If Wednesday streams should be set for 1:30. Because, like, why does this keep happening? Why is it Wednesdays? Why? I don't understand. I have no idea. Why does this happen? This is so common, and I don't understand why it's happening. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I might do next Wednesday a little later. Or I'll wake up a lot earlier. Maybe I'll wake up a lot earlier and do some... I'll drink some hot beverages. Because, like, what in God's name? Like, there are other days that we stream 1 p.m. I mean, notably one day, Tuesday. This does not happen on Tuesday. Just Wednesday. On Tuesday, I'm waking up at, like, 8:25, though. And on Wednesdays, I am not usually waking up at 8:25. I'm usually waking up later. So maybe that's it. Either way, it's not my favorite thing. Anyway, hi everybody. It is Wednesday. It is Starfield time. We have a little bit of the UC left. And then, I mean, I don't know how much we have left, but, like, we could finish UC today, possibly. So, Lunar, that could be it. That could be it. You know what it is? I think I know what it is. I think I figured it out. It's about an hour after I have coffee or tea. Because, like, on breakfast stream days, I normally go to the bathroom pretty soon after breakfast stream. And what happens on Wednesdays is a lot of times I don't bother to have food until, like, an hour before stream. Because I'm like, well, now it's lunchtime, and I'm going to have lunch. I bet that's it. I bet that's it. Crap. Literally. All right. I think I need to get up earlier and eat earlier, and that might solve the problem. But in order to do that, I do need to go to bed earlier on Tuesdays. Sometimes I stay up Tuesdays because I can, because I don't have a stream until later on Wednesdays. Last night, I stayed up pretty late, but I also have a lot of vlogs done. Like, at the end of this stream, I'll give you a vlog. And after that, I have another vlog ready. So, like, I've been working. Yeah. Anyway, let's read alerts. We got 36 months from Larry C24. Congrats on the 3. We got 43 months from Trains Wreck. Thank you, Trains Wreck. 6 months from the blue-haired cyborg. Appreciate it. We got 500 bits from the Jep Dog. Hey! That's Josh's mom. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going all right. I hope the goats are going good. The goats are having a good time. Great, thanks. Awesome. We missed Josh for what felt like an eternity. But it also kind of was an eternity because Josh was gone from here for like 7 weeks. The goats are doing good. Great. Great. Yeah, I'm glad Josh is back because we missed him. So we had more people move here. Jazz and Jeff moved here, and then I was like, Josh isn't even back yet. Josh isn't even back in the vlogs yet because the vlogs are still in like early January. So I don't know why I even bother putting on socks on Wednesdays. I know I'm going to take them off. This room gets so hot. Anyway, we had 600 bits from Aldo with the hype lick starring. Appreciate it. Josh's mom says, you guys have to come visit. We have lots more goats than last time you were here. How many goats? I'm just curious. What is the number of goats? Because when we were there in 2018, I want to say there were like five, maybe? 4 or 5? I can't remember the exact number. But it seemed like there was... Oh, that is so much more than 4 or 5. 16. Also, man, everyone loves that number. Everyone loves 16. There were 5. That is... Wow. That's a lot of goats. That is a lot of goats. Well, I'm glad the goats are doing well. All 16 of them. And yeah, I don't know when we'll be back up in the Northeast, but if we get back up that way, I would definitely like to come by and say hi again and see the goats. More babies on the way, so it's going to be higher than 16. Whoo! It's a lot. That's a lot of goats. It's a lot of goats. I love that though. We have 333 bits from the blue-haired cyborg who just writes, boop. 333. And 300 bits from Summer Essentia, who says, Internet family, I passed my driver's test and got my license today. I failed my first attempt a month ago, so it was such a relief to pass today. Nice. Congratulations. That's a good feeling to have it done and out of the way. So congratulations. I am happy for you. And now I think one of the exciting things about passing the driver's test is the stress relief you have depending on what your what do they call it? Quizzer instructor was like, because I knew people whenever I was doing my driver's test who they're like the person that gave them their test was like kind of a jerk. like really gave them a hard time. Mine wasn't that bad. So I had a relatively good experience, but like depending on who you get can be the difference between whether you pass or fail. Like they have criteria that they're supposed to follow, but some will be like a little more lenient. Yeah, it's not technically a driving instructor, right? It's the person that's testing you, right? Driving tester. Because a driving instructor is the person that teaches you to drive. That is, Haley, that is the best, yes. It's a DMV employee, is what it is. That's what I should have said. And yes, some are ridiculously tough. There was someone I knew in high school who failed multiple times. And, I mean, in hindsight, I guess they weren't like a super great driver, but I don't know. After you failed like 3 times, I'm like, Why? Are you having bad luck? What's going on? Gracklepeck says, the examiner I had wasn't too bad. I barely passed, but it's because they asked what steps I needed to do before exiting the car, and I forgot to turn off the vehicle. When I did my driving test, I did well. I didn't screw anything up, but I had been driving a lot and practicing a lot. The only thing that I didn't do correctly was that I parked on the side of the road. The guy had me park on the side of the road, and it was on a little bit of a decline, not a big decline, but a little decline. And I put it in the park, and the guy was like, "All right, are you done?" And I was like, "Yes." So at the end of the test, he's like, "You did great." He said, "But you should have put the parking brake on, the emergency brake." And I was like, "Oh." And I was like, "I guess." The car wasn't forward or backwards. It was like slightly to the side. And I was like, "I guess. Sure. Okay." But that was the only thing, so I managed to get it. But I drove a lot, man. I drove a great deal. And I've talked about it before, but like, you get your permit the day you turn, well, I mean, you have to go get it, but you can get your permit the day you turn 15 in South Carolina. And then once you've had your permit for 6 months, you get your full license. So in South Carolina, you can start driving like a full driver's license at 15 and a half. So I was 15 and a half and I had my full driver's license, which is a little younger than some other states, but it was fine. It was fine. It's probably not fine for everyone, but I did good. I was fine. I've never been in an accident, so I did okay. In Norway, you got to be 16 to practice and 18 for the license. I'm not going to tell you that that's not a good idea, but it's not the way we do it. Don't forget, 50 different countries. The United States is 50 different countries. There are different states that do it differently. Although I don't think anyone does it younger than, or like older than 16. I think I don't know all the state laws, but I'm pretty sure that for most, if not all the states, you might be able to get your permit at 16 and then drive after that or something. So like, it's around that time. I don't think we have any states that are like 18. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know, but I'm like pretty sure. Anyway. All right. We should probably play Space Todd. We're never going to beat Space Todd if we don't play Space Todd. Let me fix a window here. You got to play Space Todd to beat Space Todd. Oof. Lunar Pearl says, my car got the most damaged in the high school parking lot. It wouldn't be the worst thing to raise the driving age. I will tell you, the other day, Mount and I were going through the drive-through. We went to pick up some medication for Haley because we could just swing by and get it. And when we were going through the pharmacy drive-through, there was a car, like a driving instructor car, like where you learn how to drive. And I am going to assume that the person in the car, it was their first time ever behind a wheel. Because there's a lot of like cars driving around that are like driving instructor cars, because there's a big residential population in Raleigh. There's a lot of families, a lot of kids. I don't think I've ever seen anyone take this long to pull forward into a parking spot. It was wild. It was concerning. And Mao and I are sitting there watching this, and Mao was like, this is a long time that this person is pulling into this spot. And I was like, yeah. She's like, do you think it's their first time ever driving a car? I was like, it has to be. It has to be. I was like, because I've seen like people learning to drive, and I was like, this is the first time. This is definitely the first time they're ever driving a car, because it was a parking lot that had, you know, different parking spots, and it wasn't like back-to-back spots. It wasn't like car. It was like car, and then like that's the edge of the parking lot. There's nothing there. There's just a curb, right? And there's spots, and the driving instructor had them pull between two cars. So there was an empty spot, and the guy was like, okay, I want you to pull here. And it wasn't tight. It wasn't a tight, you know, spot. It was pretty wide. There's plenty of room. And I mean, this person took like no less than 2 human minutes to pull into that spot. It was just a wild thing to see, right? Just like inching, slamming on brakes, holding brakes for a while, inching, slamming on brakes, like the car visibly shakes, turns, slams on brakes, hold brakes because are we going to be able to do this? Like briefly, the reverse lights come on. And Mao and I are just sitting there watching this, and I was like, you know, the thing that's concerning is like when I see someone driving quite like that, I'm like, I don't know that I'm safe over here. Like I'm a fair distance away, but like if they were to put it in reverse and just like slam the gas, like they'd probably they'd smash our car in. So we watched it. The thing is, here's the thing, and Lunar's got it right. You don't know how to do something until you do it. You just don't. You don't know facts until you know them, and you don't know skills until you know them. Oh, Chaz, that's how my car got its side smashed in? Holy crap, someone had their car in reverse and slammed the gas and just hit you? That sucks. I was parked, someone tried to park, hit a car, panicked, threw it in reverse, floored it, and smashed mine. Oh. In North Myrtle Beach, we had a fast food restaurant that the drive-through, I mean, most drive-thrus are like this, where like the drive-through comes around and it's along the side of the building, obviously, and then there's parking next to the drive-through lane. And there was a woman who had gotten into the car. She was an elderly woman, and she thought she was going. She turned on the car and she thought she was putting her foot on the brake, and she wasn't. She slammed her foot onto the gas, and it went through the wall. The car went through the wall into the dining room of the fast food place. And I was like, "That's bad. That's not good. That's very bad." No one was injured. I mean, maybe like minor injuries, like to the driver, but apparently very, very. Renee. Renee, please, Jesus. Anyway, there wasn't any injury, which was good because, like, where the woman went through the thing, there was seating, right? They do call it a drive-through. Y'all are terrible. Anyway, fortunately, no one was injured, or at least not in a very big way. They fixed everything up. Yeah. Anyway, my point, I'm going to play Space Todd. My point is, you don't know something until you know it. So if you're struggling with a skill, like driving, it's practice. It's practice, and the more you do it, the better you get. Some people start at a different spot than others, But that doesn't mean that with enough fractures you can't get to the same spot. So we can choke when no one's injured badly. Okay. That's fair. Skill takes a while. It does. It takes I should start the game, shouldn't I? It takes a while to get good at something. Driving is hard too. One of the reasons that driving is hard is that a lot of people have very genuine anxiety over driving. And I get it. You're behind a speeding hunk of metal that could kill you and others very easily. So, like, I get it. There's some level of, dismay about the fact that, yeah, it could happen. Oh, Christ Jesus.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Golden VCR. Keep your hands busy. Keep your hands creamy. Butter creamers. I don't know how I feel about keep your hands busy butter creamers. That's a lot. It's kind of a lot. Oh, I remember where I am. I'm in the middle of combat. I need to pause. Yeah, we're at Friday early. No, listen, any demons that Alex expelled have nothing to do with me. I got my demons out yesterday when I did butt down, feet up. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. I'm glad that you are here. I hope that you had a good time watching Buttercream Gang. Was it great? We did not. Cool. Butter down, cream up. It was not a good time. It was something. We also watched an adorable kids show called Maisie. That sounds familiar. Hold on. I will space Todd in a moment. I really like how casual solo streams are. We just talked about like learning how to drive for 20 minutes. Oh yeah, the mouse thing. Yeah, I know. I've seen this show. I've seen this before. Did this play on Nick Jr.? It did, yeah, from 1999 to 2000. I used to watch Nick. I was too old for it, but it was on the television when I was watching the television, and I've always been really into animated stuff, so I would just watch, like, Nick Jr. You've seen a show? I have. I have a very interesting repertoire of shows that I know pretty well. Like, everything on Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. in the 90s, and then because I was still watching Nick at Night, so I know, like, all the shows from, like, the 60s and 70s or whatever. I spent a lot of time watching I Love Lucy and Taxi and whatever the heck else. All right. Anyway, hi, everybody. Welcome in. This is actually a fun... You're coming into the fun spot because when I stopped last week, I was like right in the middle of combat, and I was like, this is going to be a pain in my butt next week, and it will be. Oh, I've seen like every episode of The Munsters, like every single one. I could talk about Nick at Night for a long time. I need to play Space Todd, but on a break, I'll tell you all about Nick at Night. All right. Space Todd. It's Space Todd time. We have to Space Todd. And let's start here, because if we don't, I'm going to start being in combat immediately. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. Last time, I stopped right in the middle of combat. So, I'm just kind of preparing for the fact that when I unpause this, there is combat. All right, here we go. What is happening? Did we kill it? We killed it. All right, so we were in the middle of following Siren, who is going to lead us to, like, something. Where are we going, buddy? And also, will it take long to get there? We're going to have to fight. Wait, this isn't Siren. Siren is the name of the enemies. What is your name? Kaiser. That's right. You're Kaiser. The robot's not a Siren. The enemies are called Sirens.
Probably best not to think too long about what Ecliptic will be doing with anything they salvage.
How do I find out if we're going to have to deal with more enemies? Talk with Andrasia is an activity. That's not a mission. She just wants to have a chat. And now is the worst possible time because we have to fight stuff and follow Kaiser. So it would not be the best.
What is it that is said about one man's junk? There is so
Moment in
much
time.
junk. It is difficult to recall how that goes.
I am detecting Unit 99. But there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that ridge. But it appears to be under the control of hostile forces. Sensors suggest Ecliptic, a mercenary company like Ecliptic, would only want Unit 99 to utilize it as a weapon. This means Unit 99 must be disarmed immediately. Standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur?
Are there methods of disarming Unit 99 other than killing it?
Technically, yes. All Xeno weapons have a control interface, which allows them to be given orders. Scans suggest Ecliptic may already have Unit 99 subdued. If I could approach Unit 99, I could wipe its control interface, preventing it from ever being used as a weapon again. This would be technically sufficient for the parameters of my mission. However, it is my personal assessment that Nira would be better off with Unit 99 terminated.
Huh. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If we disarm Unit 99, that could be neat. But if we do that, will it just become a problem again? Kaiser thinks that we should destroy it. My suspicion is that a frontal assault's going to be harder, but also could be more exciting. Maybe I should ask this question. How can this Ecliptic group use Unit 99 as a weapon?
If these mercenaries were able to decipher a method to access Unit 99's control interface, it would allow them to deploy the weapon. This must be prevented at all costs.
Okay. I think we should try and do this, mostly because I'm curious if we can use it. Now, we can't let the bad guys get the weapon. But can we get the weapon? Let's try it. I want to try and disarm Unit 99 without killing it.
That adds risk to the situation, but if you are determined to do so, I will assist.
Elimination would be the sounder course of action. But what you are suggesting does appear feasible, given Unit 99's subdued state. However, Ecliptic could release the creature at any time. For this plan to succeed, you'd need to lock the creature's restraints, or eliminate all Ecliptic forces without detection. Such an approach would require no small bit of guile or
Oh,
stealth,
shoot.
neither of which are within my operational capacity. You would have to do it alone.
Okay. So this is getting a lot more complicated. My options are either go in full frontal assault, shoot everything with the help of Kaiser, who is a battle robot. Or Kaiser, the battle robot, just stays here. Has like a martini. And I go in and I have to stealthily kill everyone or lock the restraints. Okay. Sure. I'll give it a shot. You wait here. God help me, I'll check it out myself.
Very well. I will wait for your return.
I will remember you. Find a way to seal Unit 99's restraints. So that's the other thing, right? Is we can either... This is going to be a nightmare. My worry is that I'm going to screw this up almost immediately. Maybe if I screw it up, Kaiser will show up.
You have returned. Were you successful?
Okay, so at any point I can come back and be like, Kaiser, please.
Is something amiss?
You needed to chat, so let's just do it now.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
I mean, if you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people.
I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
This is written in a way that it sounds like Andreja was going to have this conversation with you at the lodge, because she says things like here, and like here we're out in the middle of nowhere. Have you tried telling more jokes? You've had my back, and that's all that matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Some of the responses are always just wild. I've always been a loner myself.
And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
It wasn't a big deal.
It would have been. To some, thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
To be perfectly honest, I've kind of approached Andrasia from the perspective that, like, we probably wouldn't finish her quest, but we might. We might. I mean, there's only 4 members of the Constellation. We've done 3 of their personal quests. We might finish Andrasia's. I'm not sure. I'm going to quick save so I don't have to do that conversation a second time. And God help me, I am going to try my darndest to stealthily kill everyone. Yes. This is probably my best shot, and I really don't have a lot of ammo for this. But it's good to know that if at any point I screw this up, I can just go get Kaiser and be like, Kaiser, shoot them. Okay. Target 1. The other thing is that we don't really know a whole lot about Unit 99, like from a danger perspective. Did I fail the... I fired off 2 shots because I was worried I wouldn't be able to kill them with 1.
Drop every single one of them.
We probably... You're invisible? Okay. It's fun to know that stealth is just not my forte. Do we want Kaiser now? Kaiser. 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 Kaiser, come do this. Kaiser. Kaiser, come help. Kaiser. 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 Oh, Kaiser's engaged. Slowly, but engaged. So that went well. Stealth. I got 1 person down, and I was like, all right, this next person will require 2 shots. Nope, shouldn't have done that. I guess I should have fired just 1. No, it's like, I think really I just don't have a powerful enough gun for long-range stuff like this. I think I was probably going to be screwed no matter what. Mercenary base. That is a big man. What are you using on me? I don't know what that weapon is.
I got you.
But I'm going to take it. Keeping an eye on my health. Did I get him? Oh, 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 I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm falling. I'm falling down the mountain. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I cleared the base, and now I have to kill Unit 99, which is a bioengineered siren who it's going to hurt my body. I don't know where it went. Me being on the ground will probably make it show up. All right, let's grab...
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pocket.
Specimen cage keycard, that seems useful. This is just a gun. This is what I was being shot with, I think. Modified arc welder. It doesn't actually seem that good. To be honest. It made a lot of sparkles. Made a lot of sparkles, but it didn't do any damage, really. This thing's worth 17 grand. I'm gonna take this. I must not have any weapons that use 3kV laser because I have so much rounds for it. I'll take it. All right, quest marker, where are you? You're over there. So the thing has escaped a little bit. We got to go hunt it down. See if we can find anything else. A padded hat. Yeah, I think the only way I probably could have gotten away with being able to do this
There are worlds to conquer.
is if I had a customized sniper rifle. The motto was, we have in the armory our first class and will respond to any threat on the station. I don't have clearance to know what goes on here, but I know well enough that any security breach needs to be eliminated. Given the stakes, I've aimed at my personal project to bolster their weapon systems. And studying their call stacks, I feel like I can make some improvements in their programming subroutines too. But when I told the lieutenant, she responded with that grim stare of hers. She reminded me that I need to get approval through the proper channels before modding the machines on my own. The other thing I need to remember that I have not used is that I have the ability to persuade people now. Instigation. I can force a target NPC at or below my level to attack their allies. And I need to start doing that. And I think I did it through here. I think you have to, like, do it in this. Like, you have to be in the left bumper mode. I'm pretty sure. We briefly saw how to do it when we were leaving the embassy in New Atlantis. I'm starting to hear gunfire. That could be Kaiser shooting at the thing. I don't know what that is. Wow! 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 I didn't even have to... Kaiser killed Unit 99. You talk about a weird mission. They're like, you're going to have to do stealth. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do stealth. And then I failed immediately. And then, after that, where even is the body? I can't even check the body because I don't even know where it died. Or is this... Oh, this is probably it. Unit 99. These are exotic. I can take those, I guess. I don't care so much about all this. What a bizarre mission. This was very hyped up of like, you gotta watch out for Unit 99.
Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sinan is involved?
That was the reason I came here to begin with. Adrian and I want your help preventing a possible plague of terramorphs attacks.
A plague of terramorph attacks?
That's what I said.
That is disconcerting. You are docked at one of a kind. I will meet you there.
Return to Red Devil's HQ. Okay. Well, that was a bizarre mission.
Another planet without native life.
I will meet you inside
All
the
we need to
facility.
concern ourselves with then is other visitors.
All right, let's head down into the Red Devil's HQ. Hi, Kaiser. Social. Oh, okay. I think social is the button. Just a quick save. I'm pretty sure. I don't want.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser.
Okay, so this is how it works.
Back up to full fighting capacity.
40% chance for 30 seconds. All right.
I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian, Doctor. I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
So we are going to
So the problem
Londinian.
we're up against is vast.
Kind of makes me wonder if we're at the end of the
They can
UC
be
quest line.
anywhere, meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
Huh.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles?
Where's the cube? Yeah, I remember, sure.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
Huh. Are these, Asyles things dangerous?
If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asyles were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War, as livestock.
They're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up.
Okay. I mean, sometimes introducing invasive species works out. Sometimes it does not. But also, it sounds like terramorphs, like there are so many terramorphs that it could be a problem. So, like, maybe we don't have anything to lose. Could Asyles really clean up whole worlds like you're describing?
All our data suggests so.
Oh, we got the data.
Asyles, they're impressive hunters. The few tests we've been able to run, well, they more than got the job done. They're also shockingly adaptable. The data suggests they're able to thrive just about anywhere, and we plan to selectively breed them so they can hunt terramorphs wherever they're hiding. Which is important, because we did some cross-referencing in the terramorph data. On worlds where Asyles were present, terramorphs weren't. This suggests that however it is terramorphs are getting onto our worlds, Asyles are somehow cleaning that up as well. These creatures are good at what they do.
All right.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asyles.
Huh. What kind of risks are there with this microbe?
Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie.
And who exactly is going to be doing all this work, even though I know it's me?
Well, that's still not 100%. But it sounds like the Vanguard will actually be picking up a fair bit of it. But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision on which route we're taking.
Let's discuss how we make these plans, vaguely these plans, a reality.
Well, so that's tricky.
Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials.
Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asyles gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines, or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian.
Londinian had an Aseles population?
It was the central hub for Aseles processing during the Colony War. But, and this part's exciting, the Terramorph data suggests Aseles were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, was their homeworld. Meaning, there's a very good chance their prey, the Terramorphs, came from that same world. Which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the Terramorph source world. The Aseles were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Aseles were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinian could very well be where the Terramorph saga began. And the key to its end.
Are we even allowed there?
It's certainly not encouraged, but the UC's given their sign-off for this excursion. This trip is all above board.
Also, won't we be dead?
It's dangerous, yes. But Kaiser, Percival, and I, we've trained for this. And you're not so green yourself. And the last thing I want right now is for the UC to stick us with some gung-ho jarhead who's gonna put us and the mission at risk. Captain, you're the reason we're all here right now. You're the person I think can help us finish it. Will you join us on this?
Londinian, here we come.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Visit Lieutenant Azevedo to purchase new gear. So, we talked about Londinian for like way too long to not go there. So this kind of feels like the end of this quest line, or nearly, right? Penultimate. What do you got, man?
I hope that we have not ultimately made a mistake in resurrecting this
Goddamn
place.
planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what do you need?
I wanted to introduce myself. Captain C.B. McCoy, Vanguard. I've been helping Hadrian.
Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there.
So, I'm really just here to buy supplies.
Of course. Consider yourself verified. Here's what I've got in stock.
Okay, let's take a look. What do you have? Armed up Orion. Okay. So you've got some weapons that I've seen before. Explorer's microgun. Refined Orion. Normal microgun. Modified microgun. 2 different modified microguns. Reckless bombardment. I like the sound of reckless bombardment. That's a very expensive firearm. 74 grand? Okay. There's a lot of stuff to look through here. I think this might be a good opportunity for me to just go through my guns again. Vampire's Gift. Chance that humans drop extra med packs on death? What a wild perk. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Also, what are the other random things you sell? Do you have anything worthwhile? Probably not. Nah. This is actually better than what I have. Advanced UC Armored Space Helmet. So is this. Huh. Guess I'm not wearing the best helmet I can. Some of these increase reload speed. I'm not super concerned about armor stuff, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to take a look at my weapons and use this as an opportunity to, you know, just double check that I've got all my stuff. So let me pause the stopwatch here and go through this stuff. How y'all doing? How's your Tuesday? My Tuesday's about to get a whole lot better because I'm going to do inventory management, which I do love to do. Oh, I should probably... Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, I bet your Tuesday's going terribly because it's Wednesday. You know what I should do? I should do this while I'm...
Need something? No more
in the
reliable
shopkeeper
hardware in the galaxy.
thing. Let's go to sell. Weapons. Sort by ammo. There we go. That's right. Moon was yesterday. I don't use this. I don't use this. Let's see what we got here. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, I don't want to do Starfield on the same day I do Breakfast Stream Moon and Disc Only. It's I don't know that I would have time to do anything else. So these these use the same. Wow. So there are keywords in this game, and I haven't learned them, but I'm learning them right now. Every single thing about this gun is the same except the damage output. Every single thing. Which means advanced is a higher tier keyword than calibrated. So if we have advanced things, those are just better than calibrated. So we can get rid of the calibrated Urban Eagle. It is not as good as advanced. Sell. Got one of these, got one of these. Let's go down here. The advanced AA99 is considerably better than this. The fire rate is higher on this, but the physical damage doesn't even compare, so we're going to get rid of this. We got a lot of these things, actually. Jesus. So this is the thing that they gave us. Oh, this is the thing that you can, like, use on people if you don't want to kill them. Which we've only ever had to do once. Like, one time. One time they gave us a mission where they're like, don't hurt anybody. And I shot him with this. And now I don't need it anymore. Because we usually are shooting to kill. Right? So... this is 40 with a fire rate of 50. Which is better than this. Oh, man. That is such a good question. Dark Overlord says, I wonder if that gun would have changed the Hope Tech story. I don't know. I didn't even know about the EM guns, the electromagnetic guns, until later. But I genuinely wonder. Wow. Although, yeah, Nita says, I don't really have faith in Todd that it would. Huh. I don't know. The quest did feel railroaded, but also, I don't know. I kind of wonder if there was a peaceful outcome for that quest, and it required a gun like this. I don't know. This is the only electromagnetic gun I have. Maybe it's worth it to hold on to a gun like that. Seems like a waste of the ammo type. This 6 at 180, 40 at 50. 40 at 50 is better than 6 at 180. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. And then this, it's really just a matter of if I want to keep a pacification weapon. I think I'll keep a pacification weapon. I'll do it. I'll keep a pacification weapon. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I'll keep it. These are identical weapons except for the fact that this does more damage against robots. So we're going to get rid of the calibrated Bridger. Oh, I need to buy some things from you. So you have money to give me things. Now you have money. All right, now back to selling. Let's go back to my... Is this my weapon? Yes. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, are these my weapons? No. Yes. No. Yes, these are my weapons. I got confused. Sell off this. What are these? 145 at 12, 124 at 15. Math is hard, but this is probably better. I'll get rid of the Deadeye. That's a cool looking gun though. Compared to this one. This is a cooler looking weapon. I'll take that one. All right, sell. Calibrated Kodama. I have 2 of these. I'm still in micro. I want to have a microgun. Microgun is just fun. So let's sell this. That's fine. Got 2 caseless shells. Oh yeah, that's right, because the Shoddy is a fun weapon, but the Coachman does more damage. And then the Big Bang, that's the particle beam shotgun. Oh, here's another EM gun. I do have another EM gun. Okay. Let's get rid of the Big Bang. And then let's also get rid of the other EM gun. I'm going to keep this EM gun. I'm going to get rid of this. Because there's other 3KV whatever things. Crippling, calibrated, something nonsense. All right, so let's sell this. Okay. So now let's look at some weapons. Wait, what's in? There's a modified Urban Eagle. Sure, you can sell that. Let's look at the weapons that they were selling. There was a so they have a few of some of these are mine. Armed Up Orion is a gun that I don't have. But this is like better. This is 76 at the same fire rate. So if I want to have a gun that shoots this ammo type, I think I would go for this. This has hand loading. Volatile rounds that are designed to pack a bigger punch. I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to grab this. So I have that now. Reckless Bombardment. This is a 40mm XPL, which I'm pretty sure does not do as much damage as the other one I have. Why is this $74,000? Because, like, my 40mm XPL does 181, although its fire rate is only 5, and it was worth $2,000. 181 at 5 versus 120 at 12. So the math on that works. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's... Don't get me wrong. That's a better weapon. That's not 74,000 better. Not at all. Not even close. That's kind of ridiculous. The Vampire's Gift is a very fun idea for a gun. But I already have a micro gun. I have the skip shot, 12 at 350. That's just never... There's nothing that's going to compare to that. I'm not going to be able to buy anything that comes close to being that good. Yeah. Okay. This guy really didn't have that many good weapons. To be perfectly honest, really didn't. The only other thing I'm vaguely interested in is this is a Professionals calibrated Urban Eagle, the 43 Ultra Mag. Let me look at mine. Mine is 146 at 25. 146 at 25. Okay, mine's better. I just have better stuff. Nita says, do you even get better weapons at this point anymore without crafting them yourself? I mean, we've gotten some pretty good weapons just finding them, like, recently. Because I've never crafted anything. I haven't put any points into that. And we have continued to find, like, good weapons. I'm just surprised that this guy didn't have, like, more interesting stuff. It's kind of sad. Should I also buy the helmet? I guess I should. 60, 68, 64. 72, 56, 64. It's probably better. Let's do this one. All right, and let's put that helmet on. Yeah, maybe I found all the good ones. It's not impossible. All right, that took a while. Repulsing Mantis Space Helmet. Oh, this does have other things going on, doesn't it? It's a little lower, but it also gives me anti-ballistic, antiseptic. Anti-ballistic's the only one I'm really interested in. I don't know that I think that's still not as good, actually. I think I'm gonna wear this. I think I'd rather have the higher damage resistance because it's still not the higher damage resistance here is better than 15%. So I think this is still better. I gotta admit, I do like swapping the helmets from time to time because I do like changing the look. I just wish I had more helmets where you could see the person, because I like seeing my person. But like, I can't do anything about that unless I just don't wear a helmet. And then I die. In space, you die. We don't look good anymore. I mean, it's subjective. It's fine. Okay. We have a lot of freaking spacesuits. Alright. I am going to sell some of this stuff quick. Because that'll get rid of some of the
everything up to spec.
Space in our inventory. So I'm going to sell this and this, this, and this. I'm going to keep the Manta spacesuit. Sell this. And I'm going to sell this and this. That gives us a lot more room to hold on to stuff. And I generally only pick up apparel if it's important. Jesus Christ, that took forever, but it always does. Okay. That might be one of the last times we have to do that in the game. So that's kind of nice. Hi, everybody. You still here? You still here? You still awake? Love inventory management in these games. All right, Dan, this is where we'll bring it back in. Okay, I bought some things. Not like a lot of super important stuff, but I got a few important things. The one thing that I got that I want to equip was I bought Special Gun. I bought this thing. Explores Refined Orion. So let's equip that into a slot so I can actually use that thing. Otherwise, I'll put the Bridger here because I'm not using the Bridger at the moment. There's a lot of weapons. There are arguably too many weapons in here, but whatever. Let's see if we can go ahead and just warp straight to where we need to go. We're going to Londinian. We can go straight there.
You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
You're interfering with a critical mission. Stand down or I'll report you.
Critical mission? Oh, you're with the collection team, aren't you? Fine. We'll send word you're on your way down. You're cleared to land.
This is about to get super interesting. Because everything about this quest line has, like, pushed us to Londinian. And they keep telling us that this is, like, the most dangerous place ever. So now we get to find out for ourselves. Well, they have bird. So we'll at least be eating good tonight.
I have heard of Londinian. Anyone who has spent time in United Colonies space has, of course. Now I understand why these stories persist.
It is cold here. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is Jurassic Park. I don't think this guy needs shot. I think he needs help. Can I scan you? Scan. Shows up as an enemy, but is leaving me alone. So we're gonna leave him alone. Hi, sweetheart. It is cold here. I'm gonna have frostbite.
Inside the barriers, double time!
Hi.
You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
Huh. They do have a whole thing here. Neat. I'll take all this free crap. There's nothing in here. That's nothing. Also nothing. I do enjoy the free stuff. That's nice. Am I less likely to get frostbite if I stand next to the fire? Like Breath of the Wild can do that, but I actually don't have faith that the Bethesda game does that. All right. Probably warmer in here. Money? Is this anything? I mean, it's a calibrated mag shot. I think that might be better than what we have. There's a fit. I bet you anything this won't be worth it. Bet you anything. This is a mess. This one is a... What in God's name? Can I auto slot? Cool. Sometimes we're just gonna auto slot. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Got it. All right. Watch this be bad.
Before we are discovered.
Why do I bother? Why do I ever open anything? Why do I do it? I should never do it. I should never, ever, ever open anything. It is never worth it. Take your time, take your digipicks, use my auto slots. Don't. Never open anything in Starfield.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
No, actually, I'm a terramorph. We evolved. Sorry, I'm Captain CB McCoy, UC Vanguard. You're expecting me?
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit. Commander Hatum. No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. As does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
Okay. Victus bombed this place. Why would he do that?
The initial Terramorph outbreak that overran Londinian during the tail end of the Colony War came as a complete shock. Waves of the creatures appeared out of nowhere, and the city was quickly overwhelmed. There were some attempts at evacuation, but Victus decided more definitive action was merited. He ordered the spaceport to be bombed, ensuring no other ships could leave the city, halting the spread of the outbreak but leaving large sections in ruins and condemning countless lives. And the intervening 20 years have only made Londinian more hostile, not less. So my people will not be coming for you out there. Understood?
Can you tell us what we're going to face out there?
Terramorphs, and plenty of them. Outside our little sanctuary here, much of the planet is theirs. For that reason, we keep our trips into the city to a minimum. That also means our intel becomes largely historical once you go much beyond the defenses. It's also why I want to make sure I'm being crystal clear. Out there, you're on your own.
Sure. Now I'll take your heaviest ordnance, please.
We'll do our best.
Please give me something good.
I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there.
Jesus.
Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Okay. Ready when you are.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Optional. Collect your gear. If you want. Okay. I haven't dropped off my resources at the ship in forever, but I have a lot of room, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm really curious what they're going... I'm curious about two things on this mission. For one, what they're going to give me at the armory. Because, like, who knows? And then the other thing is how difficult this mission will be. Because, like, they're certainly hyping it up to be like, this is going to be ridiculously hard. But will it? I don't know.
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
Cornered calibrated shoddy. Is this better than the shoddy I have? I think it might be.
Hello.
Oh shoot, we're getting... These are some good guns. I don't know about this, but the other guns, I think those guns were good. These are empty. This is... Hold on. Is there even anything in there? I'm not opening another freaking thing. Sorry. I don't trust you, game. Not even a little bit. I think that was a better shoddy than I have, which, big if true... Is that all the stuff that's in here? God. Shrimp! Okay, anything over here? Anything I can use? Some more ammo. Oh, some med packs. That's fine. Another med pack. More med packs. They are giving us a lot of med packs. Specialized calibrated AA-99. I think mine's better than this, but I'm not sure. Armor-plated advanced UC anti-Xeno power pack.
Yes.
That probably is better than what we have. And this is better, too. Minus 15% damage from alien enemies. These are good. Yeah, this is... I need to be wearing this for this mission. This is all to help me with this specific thing, and if I don't put it on right now, I will forget. This is going on immediately, because this is giving me special things for this mission. I'm starting to wonder if maybe this mission actually will be difficult. I'm starting to... maybe. Let's take a look at this quick. So we got a corrosive mag shot. That is not as good as this. And then, what's the other thing we got? We got good shoddy. Oh, we picked up a few of these. So this is 6112. This is 6840. Oh, Jesus. Why all these guns suck? I get excited and I'm like, oh, wait, this gun sucks. Experiment A7. Ooh, now this is good. This is good. 275... Fire rate 20, mag 7. That is a good, yes. That is a good, I'm going to replace that. Wait, that's not the one I meant to replace. Son of a, that's what I meant to replace. That goes here. And then where's that shoddy that we picked up? So we've got this, which is 8960. 135.60. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. That is a lot. That is fun. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's a good. Oh, my God. That actually makes it better than the refined coachman, doesn't it? It sure does. Because the refined coachman... The refined coachman is doing 256 of the fire rate of 47, but it only has 2 magazines. So you're doing, you know, 500 damage, and the fire rate is 47. But the shoddy, wherever the hell, mother... But the shoddy, 135 magazine 12, that's math, I don't know, but that's like double. And you don't have to take the time to reload. That makes the shoddy better than the coachman again, which is fun because it's a more fun weapon. This is great.
Damn.
This is great. Why are you...
Hello.
What's up?
You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something.
Yeah?
Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah? What? 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 Oh, wait. This isn't... Okay. This is still better because it does 30% damage against aliens, so we do want that. But otherwise, this is still better. Because the magazine is 600. It holds more ammo. But for this specific mission, yes, we should probably use this microgun. And honestly, we want to probably have that microgun equipped because it does so much damage against aliens. Holy crap. All right. Oh, I didn't even see this. I don't need that. Did I get all of the cool things? I think I got all of the cool things.
Give him one for me, all right?
All right. That's it. Next episode. London. I'm over encumbered. What, you really? I'm barely over encumbered. Where's Andrasia? Andrasia. I need you to hold crap. I need you to... It's so important right now that you hold garbage that I don't want or need. Can you hold all of this? Thank you. You're wonderful. You just hold that.
Yes, we are done.
We are done. See you next time. All right. Cool. A lot of, you know, bureaucracy, little things that we had to do there. But the good news is we are now to, you know, the fun bits. Because it seems like this... I think this is like the... I think this is the end of the quest line. I don't know if I'm right, but I have a feeling it is. I have a feeling that this is the end of the quest line, which is fine. But if we're finishing the UC quest line today, which it seems possible that we are, yeah, we're almost at the end of the game. Because like I stopped the main quest like near the end, and I was like, all right, I'll just kind of sit it there. So we're not going to finish the game today, but like we're really close. So one thing I will have to decide is if I want to try and finish the Andrasia companion quest or not. So I don't know. Maybe. If I want to do that, then next week I'll probably have to just do some other random stuff. But I could also be like, is it an interesting quest? Some of the companion, in general, the companion stuff has been good. Some has been better than others. Sarah's has been the best. Going to the alien planet and finding the girl who grew up there, the little girl, like that was really cool. So I would do Andrasia's if it's interesting, but we're gonna have to build up rapport with her, and that means we're having to do some other quests in order to do that. So yeah, that's a good idea. Nita said we could have people suggest some interesting side quests. Yeah, but right now, based on where we are, I would be wildly surprised if Starfield lasts until March. We're really close. So neat. That's cool because that means we're going to see the most interesting bits of Starfield because we'll be wrapping it up. And also that we'll be getting to a different game soon. Let's read some alerts. We got 57 months from Darkness Bride. 46 months from JT Meeks 18. 52 months from Leafly. 46 months from Buthery Inkling. And 48 months from Shenny Nerd. That's a 4. Congrats on 4. We also got 2 arts. Yeah, Monado Blade says, been a fun run of Starfield, but really glad it's almost over. I feel the exact same way. Like, I have had a good time with Starfield, but I also am like, we're there, right? Like, I'm nearing the end of how much Starfield I want to play. So I've had fun, but I'm also like, I'm excited to play a different game. Let's take a look at this art. Sam, get down from there before you bust your head up even more. He did climb up onto some cabinets and like... Cora, don't... Dad, I've seen worse. He's just dead. God. There's been some really good moments in Starfield. Like, not purposely planned, just the insanity of the situation. That might be one of the top moments in the entire series. Expertly rendered. I love that. Doodlebrock. Doodlebrock has done some really, really fantastic Starfield fan art. Captured some of the funniest moments. The funniest, like, unintentional moments of the game. All right. Are y'all ready to jump into what's going to be a difficult bloodbath? Because I am. I'm very excited about this. Because sometimes it's, very like, all right, well, we got to do this, we got to do that. And then sometimes it's like, oh, now this is like straight combat. And I'm excited about the prospect of like, this is just straight combat. Maybe some difficult combat too. All right. Oh, there's an upstairs?
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
There's an upstairs. Cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we came to Londinian. We got a bunch of equipment. And then I learned there was an upstairs. I don't know if there's actually anything up here or not. Adhesive. Oh, no, there's shotgun shells. I mean, there might not be anything more than that. A calibrated Big Bang. I don't want that. I don't want it. I just didn't know that there were even more. There's even more weapons here. Christ, God. The mag pulse might be reasonably good to take. This I don't want, but the mag pulse maybe. Yeah, I didn't know there was more stuff. Jeez. Okay. Now we're done. For real. For realsies real.
Transfer's complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power.
I'll keep you all heading in the right direction out there.
Thank you. Whew. I'm a little nervous. But as long as there's a forklift, I'll be fine. All right, let's do this. Oh. It's a big boost. Anything in here? Okay. It's going to be fine. This is all going to be fine. I am more worried about this than I should be.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
I have no idea what to expect.
What?
Search protocol.
That creature.
Oh my God, they're like here.
Must be
Jesus.
a force nearby, keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down. Force them. Clean them up.
Holy crap, I didn't expect there to be like, right off the bat, like, well, here they are. Okay. Frostbite gained. Cool. Literally. Frostbite, nothing bad happens to you in this. What does Frostbite even do? Taking health damage expends O2. Okay. I gotta remember, so these are the Terramorph Thralls. So if I kill the Terramorph, it releases its grip on the Thralls. But I have to find the Terramorph in order to do that. So I just didn't expect there to be enemies, like, as soon as the door opened. Frostbite became... Melee attacks deal less damage. I don't even use them. We're fine. We're fine! Oh no! I am gonna eat through my ammo in a big way. Like, a very, very big way. I need to try and let Kaiser deal some of this damage so I don't have to use up all my ammo. Prognosis improved. Oh, good. Got a little warmer. The other thing is I may want to say, because, like, my suspicion is that Londinian is going to be more than just this room. I may want to save this weapon. I may want to save this weapon for when things get, like, real tough. Because there's probably going to come a point where things get real bad, and then I'll want to have... Yeah, I don't want to waste my big guns. I'm happy to have big guns, but I probably don't want to use up all that ammo, because I will be gone... It'll be gone, like, super fast. Don't put this down. If you're reading this, that means I thought this was about the milk. Don't put this down. If you're reading this, that means you're alive and you can help us. There's 4 of us. We've been hiding in the train yard for days now. We need an evac. Now. We're low on food and melting ice for water, but we can hear them constantly, crawling all around the hab. It's only a matter of time before they find a way in there. I snuck out here to drop this off and nearly became more food in the process. If you're here to evacuate the city, don't leave without us. We're in the Londinian train yard control room up above the platform. None of us want to die here. There's a bunch of interesting log files here. Congratulations, UC. You've successfully eaten the Aseles out of existence. Anyway, I'm going to drink this milk. God, this gun is fun.
No sign of the Morse, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures.
Look at this.
I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
This is wild. I've never seen this many supplies. And there was Frostwolf, which I assume is for frostbite. There's also battle stims, which give you damage resistance, which I may end up needing. This removes movement noise. I don't know if I'll actually use that. What else we got in here? Weapon rack, got nothing. Shells, calibrated shoddy, calibrated big bang. I'm already using this stuff. Weapon cases, never worth opening. You can't trick me. Lemon. Just a single lemon. I don't think I need to go that way. Actually, yes, I do. That's the direction I need to go. Okay. Lemons, 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 lemons. He died with eggs. Let's see what's over here. Oh, that has nothing. Is this supposed to be a toilet? It just has like a tiny tube? What? Sorry, that doesn't work. This doesn't work. That's not enough tube. Not enough tube at all. Okay. So there are enemies around. They're in hiding. They're in... Oh, there's the Terramorph. Son of a gun. I get... Oh, this is bad. This railing being here is a little dangerous because I get sneak damage if I'm crouched, but I'm worried I'll blow myself up. So I need to be very careful and come over here. Very careful. So I have a clear shot and I can get the sneak damage. Because it's like 2.5x or something. I don't think I got the... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where's the nearest forklift? Woo! It can't jump, right? Which is why the forklift works so well. Kaiser, you're doing great, probably. I can't see. Alright, I'm gonna let them deal with that. It sounds good. Sounds like they're doing a great job. Oh, it can jump! It can jump! It's never jumped before! Ah, I don't like it. I didn't think it could jump! This changes everything! It can jump!
Here! I'm over here! Oh god! Please don't let me die!
Oh yeah, that's right. They're liars. Ah! Okay. Oh god. Oh god. It's cloaked!
Run! Run now! Go!
Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. I chose to jump! Oh, go after Kaiser or something. Ah!
There's one right there! Kill it!
What? Where'd it go? Pain. Just came up on my pain. You're experiencing pain.
You've lost. You're never gonna win.
Where am I even?
Always win. God, it hurts.
Where? Oh, there it is. Are there two? No, it's just one.
They're gonna kill us. Please help.
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
There's another one. They're everywhere.
Okay, I'm safe up here. They can't jump this high. I've decided just now. Take a moment.
Watch out!
Oh, God. I don't like that there's three other crates. Hypothermia. Ship weapons cost more to fire while in targeting mode. Oh no! Not hypothermia! Sorry, I'll be with you in a minute. What else I got in here? Sure.
It's everywhere.
I sprained my ankle. Okay. Are all of these markers? The initial boost that you get from this boost pack is wild. Moment of silence for Barrett. I got the gene sample. Do you want 8 grenades? Sure. Oh god! Ow! Oh no! How do I get in this? Shattered shock. Okay, so this is like the thing I already have. Break through even the strongest armor. It's worth 26 grand. So, sure. Gene sample. Impact grenades. It is looking like this is actually going to be the whole thing. I was thinking there would be several sections of the city. I mean, maybe there is, but like it's kind of looking like maybe oh god, the boost is actually a little annoying. Like this boost is not exactly what I need.
All Asili's samples collected.
All right, now hand those over to Kaiser and let's get out of here.
Kaiser.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
Okay.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I'm not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
So there is more to this. Okay. I was like, this isn't so bad if this is it, but no, there's more. How do you get into this? This looks like a building. Hello, dead person. I don't know that terramorphs can open doors also. And if they can't open doors, then like that could be a viable strategy. They're coming. They're coming. The terramorphs. They're all over the place. I don't know what's worse, the thought of them ripping apart my body, or that weird one ripping apart my mind. I have one option left. Okay. All right. Onward to the next thing. Yeah, like it uses up almost all of your boost to do that, and I'm not sure if I like that or not. Frostbite became worse. Well, doesn't it always? Isn't it always that way?
Kaiser, this flora.
Now I'm
this
crippled?
is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel.
You said the Lazarus plant, but like, what are you talking about? This stuff? Why am I... Prognosis and... How'd I cripple myself? I did all these things to me. I guess I'll just use medicine. God, I got yellow, cyan, orange, and purple. All right. This is for these. I got rid of my hypothermia. This will get rid of my orange. This will get rid of my cyan. This will get rid of my purple. Maybe. Kind of. It did not get rid of my purple. I guess I'm healing. I'm healing. All is well. Okay. I'm alright. No afflictions bothering me. We're definitely going to run into a thing.
these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
That's not good. Give me the better shotgun. Not worth it. They are giving us a lot of supplies, though. Battle stim is the thing that gives you more damage resistance. Good in a pinch. If I'm genuinely worried about dying. Oh. Bourbon.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
Oh. There you go. There you go. That's how you get them. Not ideal. Not ideal.
Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
Solved!
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
Cool.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
What the hell's a heat leech?
What are heat leeches? They're one of the most successful pests in the known universe. Tough as titanium, they sneak onto planets by hiding in ship engines, build nests on anything that puts out warmth, animate or otherwise, and make more leeches. But I guess what they're actually doing with all that energy they've been siphoning is fueling one hell of a transformation. Which explains how something as big as a terramorph has been spreading between worlds with no one noticing. Until now.
Now what we just witnessed, that can't be how all terramorphs are born, right?
No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. People have tried. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinian lost to these things. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's incredible.
Feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible... The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis.
Yep.
Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up?
I mean, given what we just witnessed, it's certainly plausible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
Huh. I have a theory. We'll see. The Paradiso Complex. Oh, this is a book. I thought it was a thing. Notebook. $343, all right. Okay, let's go. I know you're in here. I don't know where you are. I just know you're in here. Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Safety's off.
Oh, God, they're big boys. Level 34.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this.
Got it.
Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack in New Atlantis. Because you literally also just said that verbatim.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
And who would have done that?
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea, deploying alien life forms as weapons.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach, but our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
I thought the timings of those Terramorphs showing up was a little suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
It's interesting that there's so many options here. Like you can pin it on anyone. Your dad's still alive and has shown he doesn't care much about lives lost. Maybe he's involved.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Hello.
Okay. If we need one final sample, that means that the worst is yet to come. We're going to have one more big bash with Terramorphs, and it'll be minigun time. There's nothing in here. This place is completely scrapped.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Nothing that's going to kill me up here. There's so many med packs. We're going to be set on med packs forever.
control panel.
Shepherd's pie.
Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
More med packs. Oh, this is locked. No, I don't care. They're both locked. Nah.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that.
Probably this button.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed.
Yeah.
An invisible weapon.
Yeah.
No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant.
Yeah.
Grab that recording. We should talk. Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
Yeah. That's certainly how I interpreted it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
Cold-blooded murderer.
No, this was so much worse than that. He is a monster.
Yes. Exactly what we all thought he was. Wait. If the plant was used to trigger the attacks, that means Victus, he might have been involved in what happened on New Atlantis. I hate to say it, but I think your instinct about him might have been right.
You don't say! It's the only lead we've got.
And even if he wasn't directly involved, I guarantee he knows something.
Victus is a monster of a human being. If he lives, of course he could be responsible for what happened in both New Atlantis and Londinium.
But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
UC Questline got real good. Like, it started interesting, right? You know, because we learned about Terramorphs, and I was like, oh, neat, Deathclaws, but in space. And it got better because, like, the whole Victus thing. This is a very interesting quest. I've liked the UC.
Try it now.
Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Okay. It's time to rock and roll. I do not know. Like a big Terramorph? A fast terramorph, a scary terramorph. There's a little place to hide. So, something's gonna pop out, man. This stuff's not helpful. Some faint squealing sound. Anomaly. All right. So I've been holding on to all this aid stuff. I got battle stems, 250 damage resistance for 5 minutes, just in case something goes wrong here. Let's do this.
Is that the sample? Oh my God! Concentrate fire! Shoot!
That is not doing a lot of damage. Holy crap!
Come on then. We have collecting to do.
Dear God! What is this sponge?
Some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Oh, what?
Help! Help! They're gonna kill me!
It's got a lot of thralls. I should focus on the terramorph because this is going to take so much ammo to kill.
Things putting out to call in those creatures. I think I can nullify it, but I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Closer. Closer.
Okay.
Closer
Not having to
now.
deal with the thralls would be good. There's one in here.
Got one.
Oh, they can like get in here. That's not ideal. Where's the button?
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
Look, it's working. But the thralls, they're...
That's not me.
Okay. If the thralls attack the anomaly, that's also helpful.
I'm just nulling out the frequency.
We freed them, and they're helping us.
I've still got more capacity. Get to the next dish. No signal online.
It's working.
One more dish, and I should be able to shut it down completely.
There it is! Open fire!
It's taking a lot of damage, actually.
No signal at full power. That should be the end of its connection to its thralls.
There's one right there! Kill it!
Now hit it with everything you've got.
Wild how much damage this thing can take. But like, we need all the help we can get because it just can take so much.
Here. Please. You have to help me.
They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Man, this isn't even the most interesting part. The fact that we're going to have to go talk to, like, Ve Victus and figure out what happens with all that, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Weird. There's just, like, casually a terramorph walking around. Y'all not... Okay, I was like... Jesus. God. Ow. Jerk.
That was quite a...
Yeah, if y'all could just keep shooting this thing. Kind of hoping that what are you doing? What are you doing, robot dog? Robot dog. There's trouble. Little Timmy fell in the well, but little Timmy's a terrible. Where are you going? That's the wrong way. Come here. You come here and help. What are you? Get over there. Jesus. What do we hire you for? And my battle stim wore off. Thank you, RoboDog. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Should have led the Terramorph over here, is what I should have done. Oh dear God. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. This is a big place. I didn't even see all of this before. Okay. I'm calming down. I think I'm gonna stop this episode here. Next episode should be wildly interesting because we're going to report our findings and we're probably going to have to talk to Victus. We'll find out what happens. I don't know. I do not know. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more Stephen Plays Starfield. Whew. What a frickin' journey. Jeez. When I started shooting the Mama Terramorph, and I was like, your health not go down really at all. Why? Why your health not go down? Why? All right, we'll do one more. I need to grab a drink and check on Kep, and then we'll do probably a slightly shorter one. Because, like, I'm so interested to see what's going to happen with Victus. What happens? I don't know. Does he die? Does he get charged again? I don't know. Yeah, my favorite was you just get... I honest to God, never attacked me on the forklift. I know why. I realize now why. It's because the forklift had no surface area. Like, I'm standing on the spot, and I think the Terramorphs can only jump if they intend to, like, land up there. Yeah, this is a tonal shift in music. So I think that's why. Like, there's no surface area for them to jump up. They can't just jump up and attack. So if you stand on a forklift, the Terramorphs are like, oh, shucks. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. Hi. All right. Well, one more. I'm going to assume the conclusion to the UC quest line. I'm pretty excited to see it in action. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. On the last episode, today, talking to people to find out what it all means. Hi, Kaiser.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
Oh, God. Such jump. Where am I going? I did not take the stairs, but I got up here.
Look at all of you, back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there, but it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Sure did. Kaiser's got all the samples in storage.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Who did I promise? I don't remember who I promised. Oh, the Deputy McIntyre? Is that who it was? When I became a citizen, they were like, promise me you won't say things. It wasn't a truck or a plushie, so it doesn't matter. That's exactly how I feel. Jesus, all these people with their dug-un secrets. Now listen, if we could just keep, like, the war crime stuff to ourselves, we don't need to talk about that. And the fact that we kept the war criminal alive, we don't have to talk about that. Actually, we can't rule him out because Vae Victus is alive and under UC custody.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Vae Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
Oh, he and I are going to have some words.
Good. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're going to want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Alright, I'm done getting frostbite and crippled every, like, 6 seconds. Let's go back to New Atlantis and talk to this guy. Where is he? I know. I remember the room he's in.
And reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well.
I'm very crippled. I'll stop by the doctor. This can be my plan. Just stop by the doctor. It's so far away. Fell into the track. I'm pretty sure I go by a doctor's office. No, I don't.
Yes, you need me?
And why? Sometimes I'm in a fighting stance when I get off the train. And I don't know why. And I don't press X to exit the fighting stance. It's very weird. Alright, let me see if I have a special pill. My health is bad. Let's fix it. Alright, am I good now? I'm not crippled anymore? Alright. Oh, it's up there.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave.
Have you ever ridden the New York City subway? Have you ridden a train? You need to be in fighting stance. Alright. Let's... What? I thought it was above me. What? I have no idea where the hell I'm going. I swear it was above me. I swear. It's fine. All right, here we go. Last time I was here was with Sam Coe.
I'm surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets. Fine. I will wait here. You go on.
The door's locked. Let's have a chat.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinian?
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
Oh, we did. And a whole lot more.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
We found a recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs as a weapon.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
I'm telling the Cabinet what we learned. Consider this your chance to come clean.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
To work on something that long seems personal.
You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found. But we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
You didn't even trust your own people in the UC?
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death? It was the only option that made sense at the time.
You just said it took you years to use the plant outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing.
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Orlays, why does that name sound familiar?
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria, the pilot of the Warlock.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The man I had to eliminate to hide my secret.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I couldn't learn how to dock. I promise I didn't want to kill that man. I just could not learn how to dock his ship. So I blew it up. How could you have coordinated all this from in here?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient. Dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom you were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor? You're sick.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Well, hold on now. What kind of honors are we talking? If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was our lays, and our lays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
You think I'm just going to forget the fact that you killed people to accomplish your good works?
And how many have you killed to get where you are now?
7.
There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
I hope you've enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the cabinet, it'll probably be your last.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
Wild. That is wild. This I mean, he's very intelligent. Like, is he a monster? Sure. But is he extremely intelligent and, like, thought all of this through immensely? Like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Let's go up to the cabinet. Yeah, I do... Where am I? I do wonder about what would have happened if I managed to keep that guy alive. Because he would have been like an actual witness, right? I don't have a witness.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Vivictus confessed. He organized the attacks from his cell.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the Sinan name, make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sinan name than him.
Somehow, after all that has transpired, he still believes himself to be the hero. He created this whole situation just so others would see him the way he sees himself. But all it has done is further expose him for what he really is.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
What do you think the cabinet will do to him?
My hope would be that whatever connections he's got to the outside world disappear. Make sure his future schemes and machinations stay in his cell with him. But honestly, I'm not sure. He's in a unique position, and has done a special kind of harm to the colonies.
He deserves punishment.
Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
Which method of dealing with the terramorphs are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference.
And both approaches to clearing our worlds are effective against heat leeches?
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
All right. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Cylindrical glass. This has been a very interesting adventure. Hi, Cabinet. We're here.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances.
Yep.
But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct, ma'am. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
I don't know that I want to put that on Hadrian. Hadrian, I think you should tell him.
Well, ma'am, it seems your report is incorrect. Francois Sanon was responsible for the attacks.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now that's quite the accusation your group is leveling. Seeing as Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
I got this.
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vavictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Whatever the cabinet thinks is the right course of action.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I'm just a guy. Like, I'm not the one that makes these friggin' decisions. Whatever.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
I know that you don't know anything about this, because you're just a trucker. But why don't you tell us what to do? I guarantee you this doesn't matter at all. There's no way this matters. Sure. Microbe.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
Let us hope this science division truly knows what they are doing.
Grand threats merit grand actions, and grand actions are precisely what our group does.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately.
Why am I the guy that makes the...
Day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about this or care. What is a Class 1 citizen?
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the penthouse is rather impressive.
All right.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward. plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Why even have a cabinet? What is the point of the cabinet? I don't understand what the point of the cabinet is.
The galaxy's going to be a safe
Hold on,
place.
this is bad. I shouldn't do this, but God, I'm just so curious.
You made a wise choice, Captain. This microbe is the clearest way to a terramorph.
No.
I did not. Okay. I was like, security chief, what if you... Anyway.
The galaxy's going to be a safer place once we're done with it. Just wait and see.
Okay.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
I don't need more work from Sergeant Yumi. Alright, where do I go get my stuff from this? I can instigate. I have the ability to instigate, so I instigated. I was like, hey.
What is this I hear about heat leeches being baby terramorphs?
I heard. And I've got to be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it all.
Alright. Stand clear of door, or jump into tracks. One of the two. Yeah, news travels extremely fast. Wildly fast.
These rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Where am I going? Oh. I was trying to walk here. I can't walk here. The den. Hold on. Let me just dock here. Can dock on this thing. This I can dock with. Let me go talk to this guy. Bored. Excuse me.
Got anything you need to offload? Trader.
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious
Wait!
place for UC military commanders. Based on what I see,
I didn't know where I was going. This is a different mission.
You look like you've got news. It better be good news.
I thought I was still on the same mission.
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Oh, the news is even better than that.
What? How could it be better? Oh, come on, quit messing with me and just tell me already.
Congratulations, you're being awarded a special commendation.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Unique in the history of the Vanguard. That's good, right? Okay. Okay, finally, some real recognition. Thanks for doing the legwork here. I'm not gonna forget that you helped me out. And someday, when I'm running the Vanguard, I'm gonna make sure you get paid big time. For now, though, my account's a little light, so this is the best I can do. But really, I mean it. I'm gonna remember this.
Did he not read this?
Hey, my biggest fan and supporter. How are you?
Did you not you didn't read it. What are you doing?
Okay, then.
Okay. This was the guy that was like, they haven't given me a promotion. And I went and talked to the promotion people, and they're like, oh, that guy sucks. We hate him. So I'll write a special letter that's like, go to hell. So I brought it to him, and he's like, yay! Return to Abe. Shut up, game. You know I can't do that. Darn it. Okay, I want to see my penthouse. How do I penthouse? I need to go back to Alpha Centauri, Jemison, deliver news about the Terramorph attack, speak to Commander Twala. I can deliver news, but I also need to figure out where my thing actually is. Where is the penthouse? I actually don't know.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Don't tell me what to do.
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please.
Please land. Please. Got it. Alright, let's go turn in this news story and then we'll find where on earth the penthouse is. They didn't tell me where the penthouse was.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Woo! Wait, what is this leading me to? Oh yeah, don't follow the thing. Don't follow the thing. In fact... Where is this? Oh, this is probably a actual mission. Yes. Commercial district. Am I in the commercial district now? I am. Yes. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm right here. This is perfect.
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news in the settled systems, though it often travels significantly slower than light.
My source is back. Here to report anything else?
I was at the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis.
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that?
I mean, I personally took out those Terramorphs. That pretty much saved the day.
Wait. I heard someone from Constellation was involved.
Mm-hmm.
That was you?
Yep.
Oh, this is great. Like, embarrassingly important award-winning great.
Yep.
The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things?
I felt alive. When everything is on the line, every moment seems like a gift.
You never know quite how precious life is, until it's under threat.
Yep.
It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt.
Sure.
Any closing comments? I already have a good story here.
Oh, shoot! Everyone needs to know the man behind it. Ve Victus!
What? You're serious? Listen, Ve Victus is dead.
Uh-huh.
Like, documented historical event dead. I don't even want to get into it.
God, it won't even let me select it. That's so upsetting. I told you, it's Ve Victus.
What? You're serious? Like...
The Terramorph Management Division has been created to make sure it never happens again. After Ve Victus.
That's a mouthful. A thankful you guys are around mouthful. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one.
Man, that would have been such a cool part of this if the news was like, Ve Victus is alive? Like, that would have been neat, and they didn't do that.
We're close to the action here in New York.
You never do anything.
Prime position to report on the big stories that affect you.
All right. Okay, so let me look at activities. What is this for? This is for something. I don't know. Speak to Zora. In the Mass District. Okay. Let's do it. You're... Okay, this direction. Big jump. Hey!
I'm always ready to make a deal.
We love that.
Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen, you've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Yeah.
Great. You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
I love that. That's in the residential district. Residential district. Can't wait to see this place. Hit my head on the ceiling. Mercury Tower. No one works the front desk. What's this? I can't have it. The succulent is free. It's you can't steal a succulent. Like that's not possible. Succulents belong to everyone. So this is the penthouse? Why is it stealing to use the fire? What? And there's like a camera here to make sure you don't steal that. All right. Dang. Dang. This is big. This is nice. This is very, very big. Oh, there's a balcony. Oh, this is very cool. Dang. I think that's the stuff that we walked to. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell which direction that was in. This is a very cool view. I could also get on top of buildings real easy. I don't need to do that right now, but neat. I was wondering why this required the key, and I'm like, oh, I guess if you manage to get up here somehow from the outside, which seems hard, that you wouldn't be able to get in. Okay. Comes with a mug. Fridge bottom. This is a pantry? Kind of looks like. Big bathroom. Very nice. Okay. This is the master bedroom? Yeah. With its own balcony. On the other side, facing the UC building. I can see my ship from here. Oh, that's neat. Cool. It's a lot of space. Neat. Now I'm on the roof. I need to not fall, though. Hold on. Hold on. Let me not.
Perhaps not the wisest decision.
I like how it like hurt my leg, and now Andre's just like, we need to talk. No, fall.
If you have
Oh
time,
God.
I wish to speak to you.
I also wish to speak to you. I need a second. Well, hold on.
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. I wanted to tell you that I think you made the right decision. The microbes will ensure this is not a problem for much longer.
No point in taking chances. It's the only way to be sure.
Yes, it sounds as though the microbes will be quite effective. Although, it may be taking a chance in a different way. Do you think there's a chance there could be unintended effects of using this untested microbe?
I mean, we're not gonna let anything happen. It'll be fine.
I admire your confidence, and I do hope you are right. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
I mean... Yeah, first off, I don't think I ever had a choice in that matter. I don't know why I'm the one making the decisions in the first place. But I feel like the UC was going to keep it around anyway.
But you could have changed their minds.
Oh my God, Andreja.
I find it even more concerning that the United Colonies will keep this information secret. They have enough power already. They do not need this in their arsenal. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
I'm starting to become worried that I may not be able to get down. Let me just quick save in case this goes badly. Okay, there we go. Whew. Oh, wait, this is a bathroom. Good Lord. What a fancy... One soap. You get one soap. This isn't even the whole house. There's another bedroom. And laundry. This is neat. How do you put things in here? Because currently, there are no things in here. How do you put a thing in here? Do you have to go back to the realty office? I have no idea. I'm not sure. There's also speak to Commander Twala. And I'm kind of worried about this because I'm like, this happened after I got the thing, so is this related to the thing we just did? Let me double check. And then I want to figure out how on earth we build what do you call it? Up there. I want to figure out how to build a couch. Because, like, I want to know how you do a couch. Oh, is it? Oh, son of a gun. I was just there then. Hey.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you. It's an honor.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Oh my God. Tell you one thing, man. I'd rather drink engine oil than live in New Atlantis, but at least the price is right.
City life's not for everyone, I guess. A lot of folks would kill for that kind of real estate. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment.
No.
There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space.
No, I'm retired.
Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs.
I'm retired.
Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
None. Yeah. I've done my duty, Commander. I think I'm going to take some time off.
Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
Yeah, that just reads as Radiant Quest City. The UC quest line as a whole is done. Hi, Andrasia.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
I get it. All right, so the very last thing that I want to do, speak to Percival. Wait, about what? Oh, about finding crap. No. We don't find crap anymore. We don't do that. That's not what we do. I'm going back to residential. I just want to be able to build a couch. That's all. Where's my thing? Mercury. I'll just check the map. Bethesda. Mercury. That's Apollo. Mercury Tower. There it is.
Nice day for a picnic.
Okay. Someone said that there was a thing on the wall that let you build. I want to see that. I didn't see anything in here. Is there a thing here? Is this it? Decorate. Hell yeah. Crafting. I don't want I want furniture. Furniture's what I want. Barrett's memorial portrait. Wow. That, yes. Where's that going? That's... Make 15 of those. Ooh. You can only have one. There can only be one memorial portrait. Disappointing. Picture. It can go on the wall with the oh, warning. Oh, hold on. I need a bed. This is a bed? That's not a big bed. Cot. Where is big bed? Where is big bed? What? Are you what? What do you There is not big bed. I'm guessing it's something you have to unlock? That's wild. That's absolutely wild. I will do a bunk bed. Hold on. I just want to be able to have all my friends over. All right. That was a good use of my fiber and aluminum. Now everyone can, like, stay here. I'll also need a refrigerator. I guess that can go in the... That's where... It goes in the kitchen. Wait, I have a fridge already. This can be the extra fridge. I can go... Here. This is the drink fridge. This is modify mode, and then there's build mode. Okay. Finally, a use for all these stupid crafting materials. Whiteboard. Oh, you can have a lot of whiteboards. Sorry, this room is under construction. You can't go in there. There's a dartboard. That's kind of neat. Have one of them. And special dartboard. A mannequin. That's good. Can you put it outside? You can a little bit. Oh, now I'm out of stuff to do mannequins. You can do display cases and weapon racks. This is a Bethesda game. And let's do... I can't believe you can't have a forklift in here. To remind myself of the time spent fighting terramorphs. It's a good spot for that. Some of the places it'll let you put it is wild. That's very good. Oh, I'm out of... Can I put this... I'm so close to getting it to work in, like, one of these stupid spots. What is track? Oh, that's so you can find the resources in the world, like Fallout. No. I'm never going to do that. Oh, there we... Yes! That's very good! I am very much a fan of that. That goes there. You can't put these things on the ceiling. It's upsetting. I knew if I believed in myself enough, I could get it to work how I wanted it to. And I did. Just, you have to believe. You just have to believe hard enough, and you can make your dreams come true. This is a good... That just is floating. Is there a good lamp that doesn't suck? This is furniture, like a big lamp. There's cabinets, shelf, refrigerator. Keep making refrigerators. I'll build like a couch or a chair. Can I have a chair that... Does it have to be on the ground? Oh, wait. No, it does not. That chair goes up there. That chair goes right here. Wait. Corner chair. Come on, corner chair. Come on. Needs support. Emotional support? Oh, please. Please. I don't ask for a lot. I just want it to be in a very stupid location. Alright, that's probably fine. The bench fit up here? Yes. Do you need to take a sit? Sit on my counters. Woo! Woo! If you get cold in the night, move over to this sleeping bag. Woo-wee! All right. I think I've done everything I need to do. I've learned a lot about life. This is actually genuinely good to have. If I ever need to clear my bounty for some reason, it's there. Okay, I won't need anything else ever again. Can you put this like on the top of... No, it won't let you do that. This item is floating. Oh, okay. Alright. Hold to exit. Now, just because I am like briefly worried that this will break something... I do an actual save. You gonna sit? You want to sit also? There's a chair. You have to jump up on top of the counter. But if you jump up on top of the counter, we got one over there. And Drake's just like, what's wrong with you? Okay. The bed's not as exciting because there's no animation for it. This... I didn't realize it was facing this direction. It's just facing the wall. Oh. Oh. Is this one facing the same direction? No, this one's facing out. Okay, they're facing two different spots. Thank you for joining me! Oh, I'm so excited that you got up here with me. This is... I can't see you, but I know you're over there. This is great. This is a great house. This is... I'm so glad that the city gave me this... Oh, no, I knocked over the succulent. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. House of the year. And I got a bodyguard. This is wonderful. Cool. All right. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with my house. Always breaking my legs. All right. We're done. God. That went a little longer, but that was important. It was really important. So what that means, and you probably already know that. Yeah, shorter episode. What that means, and you probably already know, is that like with the UC done, I got to figure out what we're doing next week, because like if I want, I can end the game. So I have to decide first if I want to do that, and second, if I don't, like in order to do Andrage's companion quest, what I would do to fill that. Because the problem with the companion quest is that you can't like rush that, right? Like you have to just do things and then have them be like, hey, let's chat. If I do that, it's going to add more time to the Starfield streams, and I don't mind doing that as long as the quests are interesting. And I don't know if there's enough interesting stuff left. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Dan. Dan put more time into this game than I did. And I'm going to ask him if Andrage's companion quest is interesting. If it's not interesting enough, then I probably won't. If it is, I'll have to also ask what are some other interesting quests to do. And if I can't get enough, I might just end up finishing Starfield next week. And like that's fine too. That's fine too. I've gotten a fair bit of enjoyment out of the game, but I also don't want to have to scrape a barrel, right, in order to keep it going. So I'll talk to Dan and see what he thinks. We got 500 bits from J-Spoke says, all in favor of Steven having his own HGTV show where it's just the home decor part of Starfield. I would love that. Like our IRL version. It's like bumper material. Where I'm like, I think the chair goes on the counter. Everyone's like, no. I'm like, that's where it goes. Perfect. Yeah. So the flip side of all this is that like I am excited to like play another game too, right? So I don't know. I get a week to figure it out. So I'll figure it out. Okay, guess what I have for you? It's a vlog. There's a vlog that came out this morning, but I have another vlog for you. Let me give it to you. There you go. 1.8 is out. I have 1.9 done too, but I'm going to try and get 1.10 done before I try and release 1.9, because that would be ideal, because I'm trying to have something for every day if I can help it. 1.10 is complicated, so I'll work on that tonight. Okay, that is it. Thanks everybody for being here, and go watch VOD. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday, and that's it. Have a good day. I have a little burp, tiny burp. I'll see you in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern for breakfast stream. See you then.